Hi, Sagittarius. So welcome to your weekly read. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what comes out for you, okay? This is going to be your overarching energy we'll start with. I hope you all, guys are all doing fantastic. If you are looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. This is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, as well as your north node, okay? All right, let's take a look. Hope all is well, Sag. And if not, I hope it gets better after this read. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to start with a message from Spirit that is important for you. We'll get into your work, career, and finance, and then we'll go into love, okay? So let's take a look. Wow, that flew right out. Well, wouldn't you know, guys, the Nine of Cups. How about starting your read off just like that, right? Okay, I'll take these and I'll put them just like that as they came out, okay? Nine of Cups. Nice, guys. So let's jump into here and then we'll go to the overarching energy here. But what I'm getting here is that you have, this is about some sort of wish or something that is coming true. All right. So there could be something that you have been focusing in on or perhaps manifesting in some sort of way. But whatever the case may be, you've got an opportunity for some sort of wish that is coming true. Okay. So there's kind of like a man on his balcony here and he's looking out, and this is kind of like, it could be about a little bit about like when you, what I want to say is like, give me a second here. You are looking at what's going to bring the biggest happiness for yourself, okay? And there's fireworks outside, guys, so you might be hearing that, okay? What a beautiful way to celebrate this wish come true, right? So this is what's going to bring you the deepest happiness, and you're kind of looking things over. What's going to be in the long run? You're not just looking for fleeting pleasure. You're looking for something that's a little bit more lifelong, and that's what I'm getting here. So it's a sign that a dream wish is coming true. So just be careful. You're gonna get what you ask for. But you need to be careful, okay? Don't squander this wish because it's really, really important here. Now, I do get the Four of Wands, and look at all this celebration happening out here. My gosh. So this is also about, could be indicate marriage, but it also could be moving in together, or this is just getting balance in your home life. It's a wreath of success, celebrations, joy. I mean, celebration, fireworks. What more do you want in a read, right? I even got your heart chakra going with the green and your fire energy with that red. So yeah, big celebration for you guys here. Now, it could be too is that you are letting go and of an old way of like the past. And I feel that, yeah, and this is, you're letting go of the past and of the opportunity in love of the past, because there's something that you have before you that is bigger and better in some sort of way. So with the Knight of Cups, I feel that there's an opportunity for, it's like some sort of proposal that didn't work out previously. And so I'm going to pull the next card because it's going to let me know what that is. What else do I get? Yeah, seeing something from a different perspective. Spirit wants you to see something from a different perspective regarding, regarding some sort of proposal, what love means to you and what's a good offer and what's not a good offer. So kind of similar to what we've just talked about, in terms of this Nine of Cups coming through. So I feel that, this is about pursuing what really makes you happy and rather than what is going to make you richer. All right. It's more about beauty and pleasure, and that brings beauty in others. So this is, your quest is to be blissful, and blissful is what you're going to find here. Okay. With celebrations and I don't know, there's some sort of, you're getting spiritual enlightenment on this. All right. Any further guidance that's important? What do we get? Yeah, letting go of the burdens of the past, that the 10 of Wands. Nice, guys. Very good. Yeah, this just tells me that you're letting go of that. And what I like about this is that it's an opportunity for you to really push forward and not carry the burdens that aren't yours to carry anymore. And so it brings you to where you're so much more lighter, okay? You're so much more lighter, and you're looking for that spiritual perspective, but you've got more energy, which is really nice. So if you've been taking on too much, and it's wearing you down, heed that. Spirit wants you to be careful about that, okay? So you may feel like you have no other choice and you got to do what you have to do, right? But this is about serious burnout. Can take a lot more longer than to recover than just like taking a break, right? So that's why taking a break is going to be more important for you here. So delegate some of those tasks for yourself, right? And that's going to be very, very key for you. All right. Anything more that Spirit wants you to know about this? Okay. Anything more that comes through for you that's important? Look at the possibilities. Maybe spend some time alone that will really help you do that. And that's why we got this hangman to give you some sort of spiritual guidance there. So spend some time alone is going to help. Wow. Look at that celebration, guys. Wow. Only for you. This is all for you, Sag. You're my last read, and this is the finale, right? At least for today. So, wow. Fantastic. So what I get is there's so much possibilities to see the bigger picture, and then spend some time alone. And again, that's why I mentioned like this hangman. It's going to be to get some sort of enlightenment, and then I get maturity. It's almost as if that we mature in a lot of different ways. It's kind of like you could be 50 years old and never experience love, right? But you can also be 24 years or 24 or 25 years old and have a lot of experience in love too. But there's a sense of that you've gone to that next level of maturity. Sometimes it's in love, sometimes it's in whatever that case, personal development, whatever that is for you. But there's some sort of maturity that you've reached, that you see the bigger picture, and you're not looking for something so whimsical. You're really looking for what makes you happy long term. And it could be coming out for anything, whether it's love, work, life, whatever. It's like what long term makes Sagittarius happy is what I'm getting. Okay. Anything else that's important for you that Spirit wants you to know? What else do we get? New growth. Yeah, that's the maturity, right? There's a lot of growth that's happening here, and you can see it come through right here, right? So there's a lot of new growth. So very beautiful. Anything more? What else do we get? Live from your heart. Oh my gosh. And what else? Release. Yeah. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're releasing that. You're releasing the burdens of the past, or things that don't make sense anymore for you, so you can have this new growth come into play. Okay. So it does want you to live from the heart, and so Spirit says that's something that wants to come through. So let's take a look at your overarching energy and see how that comes into play, because we're going to go into finance and then love as well. But what do we get here? Emotions. Ooh, another sign got this as well. Interesting, guys. This has to do with communication. So maybe that there are some, maybe you've matured in terms of some sort of emotions or expression in communication, because that's coming through. But emotions are a big part of our life, and if we repress them, it usually comes out with another person in a different dress and a different face, right? So it really is about knowing that the importance of the release of, right? The release of emotions. And that is going to release any sort of pent up energy. And it actually brings forth some sort of equilibrium for you as well. So keep this in mind, okay? Perhaps there's past memories or experiences that are overlaying current experiences, and it's increasing some sort of emotional impact on you. And so you could be revisiting that. It could be kind of trickling up to the surface, just saying, okay, let's really clear this out. We're going to do one really good clearing. Okay, we've done clearings before, and then this is like once and for all, right? So this is talking about is it easy? I guess I should say that it's not so easy. It's not so easy, to sometimes let go of the emotions that you've held on to from the past, but free yourself from the emotional baggage with inside is going to allow you to have these everyday miracles and new growth and this wish coming true and celebration, it's going to make it even more meaningful for you and bring in more miracles. Okay. So don't resist the unpleasant emotions. Feel them. And the only way it's going to free you is to walk through those emotions, maybe writing them down, releasing your emotions to nature, talking to someone that you trust, right, about the situation, and kind of dispel that pent up energy is going to be key. Okay. So it's associated with your confidence in the sacral chakra as well. So that's what I'm getting here. All right. So this is going to pertain, that theme of emotions is going to pertain to all the rest of the spreads that come out. So let's take a look at what's coming out for, let's take a look at your work and finance, and anything that wants to come out in career, business, work and finance. What wants to come out for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius spirit need to know most this week? What do you want them to know most this week? What is it? Okay, that came out. Wow, this is good. Take your time. Take your time. Okay. Whoa, too many cards. Jeez, too many cards, guys. I'm going to take the one that flipped over and then give me one more. It's like, take your time to develop a strategy in the process is going to be key. Okay. Anything more that wants to come out? This is it. I felt that. Hierophant energy, Taurus energy. This is about teaching or getting advice from someone, or speaking to a spiritual, someone who's spiritual as well, a leader. I'm getting that it wants you to go slow. Okay. So this is slow and steady is going to really win the race. It's strong, solid, and move slowly. Okay. Develop a strategy as you're going to move forward. Okay. So this is having a keen sense of foresight, knowing there's going to be mountains there. Yes. But this is really looking out at what you really want, matters of the heart, and having a lot of passion towards what it is you want to go to. So this is communicating, moving slowly, communicating slowly. And this is, this could also be institutions. Maybe you're going slowly and having a strategy, working in an institution, or you are giving guidance to others, or you're a teacher of a student of learning in terms of learning something. So it could be that you're learning a new skill, you're an apprentice, or you could be mature in the spiritual side, but you could be apprentice at your work or something that you're doing as well. So something like that is coming through. Anything more that wants to come through? What do we get? Yeah, go slow because you've got a lot of choices coming through. Okay. And what else do we have? Yeah, this is beautiful. It's like, this is an opportunity. Go slow because there's a lot of illusion and fantasy that could be coming up coming up. And this is talking about like, not seeing things for what they are. So that's why I want you to go slow, because you're going to have a better vision of something to shine through. And the sevens is about having faith. So having faith in moving slow, that slow and steady is going to win the race in this process. So that's going to be very, very key. The next one I get is the Three of Pentacles. So your strategy is about coming together and working with others. Okay. It could be, this is interesting. This is being strong amidst any sort of conflict. Okay. Interesting, because I'm getting here, like if you got this side, this is harmonious. You have a gift to bring. This is moving forward with, working together with others. It is like you bring a gift of enthusiasm that is going to move forward on a foundation and something that you wish to build. But on this side, there's many roles in what you do. And there's big ones and smaller ones, but no task, whether it's big or small, is insignificant. Everything adds up to the whole. So recognize the contributions of others that are around you and express your appreciation as much as you can. It's going to really help you at work. And you're going to receive appreciation in the form of like spirit's going to really appreciate you in this process, right? And in this, and you are truly needed in this process, by the way, too. So in your work, it's like something that you're truly needed, and at the same time, it's like it wants you to express your appreciation for others. Okay, It's like there's work that needs to be done, And like the Mason and the monk are both important, let's say in terms of spiritual enlightenment, right? It's like the worker and the monk who's achieved some sort of enlightenment. They're both incredibly important and are needed in terms of whatever that they undertake, okay? What they bring is very important. Their intentions and the work that needs to be done is all a part of the whole. So that's what I'm getting here. Is there any sort of advice that's important for you in terms of your career and finance? Because I get that you're putting something to an end once and for all, and it's a spiritual movement. You know, it's kind of like some sort of institution that you're putting something to an end, or an old way of thinking, because it's mind energy having to do with reason. It's putting an end, like chalking it up as a loss. What is this? What do we get? I get focusing in on friendliness, focusing in on guidance, and having an awareness. Like you have the awareness of what kept you on, it's kind of like on the ground with swords, but because you are the Hierophant, you are up high and above and standing above, bringing peace to your life. This is letting go is going to bring peace to your life. And with this, it's like you're listening to the guidance of awareness. Okay. You're listening to the guidance of awareness, through this process. Okay. Anything more? What do we get? Yeah. You're experiencing it right now. You're experiencing this as you move forward. What else do you need to know about this time here? I do want to pull. Where is this? Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, I want to pull a little bit more. Anything more from Spirit in this? What do we get? You're healing. I get healing in the heart chakra. Healing, then magic, and what else? And the sacral chakra. That's all that passion. Wow. You got a lot going on. This is beautiful energy. It's so fun because it's like you're healing in matters of the heart, and you're understanding the magic, and you've got this lot of passion in the circle. But it's such passion. The emotions of the body. Here it comes emotions. The magic of healing the emotions and having and using that fuel as that extra fuel as passion to push forward on this new growth that you have coming here. So I'm going to put this aside. Let's go ahead and take a look at let's go ahead and take a look at anything further. And let's take a look at love. What comes through in love? Because we did spirit, we did work. Let's go ahead and do love. What comes through in love that is important for Sagittarius to keep in mind? Okay. What does Sagittarius need to know most regarding love during this week? Emotions are important. Lifting up your cup of emotions, right? So there's so much about that, and getting authority over that, and expressing yourself, and appreciating others, and others appreciating you. There's such teamwork and collaboration here. So what's coming out in love? What love? Okay, too many. What love does Sagittarius need to know most this week, Spirit? Give me a jumper card in terms of what Sagittarius needs to know most regarding love. What is love? Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So we got the King of Pentacles. So, all right, having control over having control over what made you sad. It's almost as if you're expressing those emotions like we talked about, and having better control. That's the King of Pentacles. Having control over the domain of emotions after what has spilled, right? Like that. You're now offering up the emotions that you felt during this time is what I get. Isn't that interesting? And that's what's coming up, guys, with these emotions being over your themed energy. How interesting. Give me more, okay? So what more do we have? It's like you're expressing that emotions of the sadness of the past, right? Now, it's kind of like you're feeding yourself. Wow. You're feeding yourself. And there's a lot of travel change. There's a lot of movement now that's taking place. So you're offering up your emotions. And the interesting thing is I get the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is making sure you're offering up your emotions. And it's also saying, listen to your intuition in the process. Make sure that you're doing that as well. Okay, because this is talking about like her dreams go really deep. This is about balance and self-reliance regarding emotions. So, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is like the inner self, focusing in on the inner self. Okay, and she knows she's known heartbreak and she knows what loss looks like, but rather than retreating into the shell, she has chosen to stay open in beauty and in love, and just to kind of let that pain transform. Like, and that's exactly what you're doing. The pain is transforming right now. And and the next card that I get is the Ace of Cups. And this is feeding yourself. This is loving you. This is the inner self, of the emotions of the inner self overflowing. So you could be going through that pain, as well, and offering up the emotions and experiencing them. And you're letting that pain transform into compassion. And she's not dwelling, she does, it's kind of like dwelling as she does, like, with the sea, she's in tune to kind of the tides that come and go. And that's the water that's around her. She's attuned to all those, kind of like the tides that come in and out. And this is balance and a lot of self-reliance with the blue card, and connected to source, right? Wow. See, the beauty of this, when you get this, an expression of emotions, is that loving this and embodying this means also that you could just be fine on your own if you wanted to be. And her dreams are really big. They go deep. And this could be you taking on that energy. But I do get having better control of the emotions, in the process, through this. It's so flippin' fantastic. And you are loving yourself. The fountain is fueling yourself with the Ace. It's an intimacy, overflowing emotions. And you're trying to have better control of your emotions, especially after something that it didn't go right. But there's travel, change, and movement. There's fast travel, change, and movement that is taking place now. So what does this mean? What does this mean that's coming through now? Knowing now, what is that in terms of your love life? It's like you had a disappointment in the past. What do we get? I get exhaustion. Don't compare yourself to others. And the creator, you're the creator of your own reality. What is it that Sagittarius wants? What is it that you want now? There's travel, change, and movement coming through here. What is this Eight of Wands? Morality. That is focusing in on what's right for you, and right and wrong. Okay, what's right for you. And you have a kind of like, it's about having patience in this process. It's like you're trying to do the right thing. It's like you want so bad something. It could be a person, place, or thing, and you have to have patience in it. And the question comes in, is like you're sad because it's a choice of morality, in some sort of way. So interesting. All right. Anything more that comes through in terms of morality? What comes through? Memories, past events, and past events, and it's about a reconstruction. So this is about a breakdown is going to be required before a building up. And I think that this is like you're already going through. You've gone through the breakdown. It's just the emotions are all catching up through this process. What is it that you need to remember about this? What is it that you need to remember about this in terms of your love life? Wow, interesting. You're reassessing a situation. You're making a plan of what you want in love, kind of like, you're reassessing what is it that Sagittarius really wants, and then you're being decisive and moving forward. And this is following your own morals. So that could be, is that, you're following your own morals in the situation and having patience with yourself. So you're looking back at the past and seeing like how you can make some changes that be the change that you kind of want to see. What is Spirit's advice for you on this? Anything in terms of Spirit's advice that's going to be key? What's Spirit's advice in terms of your love life? What do we get? Assurance, ground yourself, and you have a renewal happening already. So it's assured that you're going to have love in your life. Ground yourself is going to be key because the renewal is underway. Okay. So anything else? Anyone else that's coming towards Sagittarius that we need to know about? What do we get? Anyone coming through? You're going to be making a decision and a judgment. You're making a choice. You could be making a choice of a new beginning. Look at this, making a decision, a judgment call, and a new beginning. So, I think you're starting over. You could be leaving something behind, you know, and you're making a moral choice of what's best for you. And what else do I get? And birthing something new. Look at the beautiful you, the Empress energy, Libra energy. It's like you are coming out, and this is beauty, creativity, and birthing something new. You're on a new path. Wow. And you've already started. A message of a renewal is already happening and taking place. Wow. Now, this could be a renewal with someone, because there is someone that's coming through very fast, which is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that's coming through awfully fast. But it's about letting go of the burdens of the past. You get the 10 of Wands and you got the 10 of Swords. So it's about letting that go. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, it could be that someone's coming through, you're making a decision, and there's going to be a message from Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be to build something new. It could be having a coffee date regarding that. So maybe there's going to be a friendly attitude and uplifting, but it's someone that I feel that you've got unconditional love with, or there's an unconditional love. There's a lot of passion and attraction. Okay. But a cycle needs time to clear and to move forward. So let that happen and be patient, because it takes time to heal. The cycle's time to heal is important. So it takes time, and the cycles have to move around, and that's going to be key. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. And until next time, namaste.